signals that a system is really working to be inclusive of everyone? Like when you are going in, you're looking at a school, okay, both of you see several, okay, which is why this conversation is great. What are your markers that, like, you know what, this school is working to be truly inclusive of all of the families that it has? What kinds of things do you see there? Go ahead, Dr. Gay.
That's a great question, because it's a question that we're continuously asking ourselves as a school district, because it also leans into what data do we need to help us understand, right? How students are experiencing learning spaces, depending on who they are. A couple of things we think about is systems may not naturally have structures that are inclusive. So we do two things, especially in this office. We interrogate those particular structures and strategies in departments. And we think about, are there places that we need to develop, dismantle, or recreate? One of them, and we spoke about this before, is the creation of school-based equity roundtables in Boston Public Schools, where every school has to facilitate a school-based equity roundtable on a monthly basis, which provides opportunity of inclusivity and also collecting funds of knowledge of our families. Jasmine, you pointed it out that we have to really start from the human, not necessarily the method.
Yeah.
So the human gives us information on how we create and deliver instruction and create structures for our students. So we create inclusive environments. And to your question, how do we know? We create systems to help us understand that, like the sense of belonging data that's generated from Boston Public Schools. What are the students saying? Mm-hmm. That's substantial data. Actually, that's probably the most important data that we can generate from school districts. How are students sharing how they're experiencing learning spaces with each other and among each other? So that's just an example. And then we created some other systems too to help us understand inclusivity.